And now we're back with another deck showcase, and this time we're using a Albedo Burst Spam or Albedo Double Electro deck. So we're using Weapon Engine this time since we want to maximize Albedo skill via Favonius or Sapwood to recover some dice. So let's go. Our deck goals here is to make Raiden do her burst first, followed by Lisa or Albedo depending on the situation. But I think I will do Albedo first since we will be applying Electro status via Raiden Summon and Burst. Also, if we get lucky, we will be able to maximize Favonius, casting Isotoma, and then doing the burst. Okay, and with that, our remaining dice will be kept on the Vanarana and gonna end my turn. So I also think opponents is a new player or newbie since I don't see any dynamic cards on opponent's deck. At the same time, it's unusual to stay on Xiao, especially if you don't swirl element. So most likely this will be an easy one, but just to showcase Albedo, I will do our combo. So now Raiden already did her burst, and we can now switch to Albedo. And now I think opponent will do Xiao's burst. Yeah, so opponent killed our Raiden, having a free switch to Albedo. And with that, we can use the Sapwood and do a normal attack. And once we recover the dice or 2 dice by Sapwood, it will be kept on Vanarana that can be used for burst next round. And I think our cards is already ideal since if we burst this round or this coming round, we can use the 2 Electro Resonance to burst again, or we can equip a bonus to summon and then burst. So either way, it's both beneficial for us. Okay, so let's see. Let's use Goba first in case we got a Unseen Razor, but sadly we didn't. So let's just burst.
Moment of birth.
And with that, Clay is in critical condition with 2 HP left. And I think we can summon. So let's equip the Pavonius and Chun card, which is I will Chun probably, they'll leave it to me. And summon. With that, we have full burst for next round for Albedo. Also, by the summon, doing crystallize, we will have shield. It's just like a +1 HP if you think about it. And we can last longer. Okay, so our dice can do Albedo burst.
Witness my great
And
undertaking.
with that, killing Hutao. Since we got also Electro dice, we can use the 2 Electro Resonance. So what will opponent? Okay, so I think it's GG. So I'm gonna use the 2 Electro dice and tune 3 cards, which is probably this food. Zang. Okay, so that's all. You already see how it works, and let's try with another opponent since I think the opponent is newbie. So this time we match up with the Yelan OTK or Senora. I don't know what's the correct term for this, but I know that opponents will do burst first Yelan followed by a freeze Senora. Okay. So our dice is enough to do a summon and a normal attack for Raiden Shogun. Afterwards, the Geo and probably a Nemo dice will be kept again on the Banarana for next turn, hoping we get Larsong or any cards, or if we get lucky, a Wagner. But let's see. Okay, so Epic List, a dice fix for us. And Dunya. So seems the dice fix for the Epic List just in time. And with that, we can now do Raiden Verse. Although, yeah, I think we can now do Raiden Verse.
Torn to oblivion.
Then I think we can also equip Sapwood and do a normal attack for the 2 Geo dice to be kept on Banarana. Yeah, we have still 6 dice equipped and then 1 normal attack.
Some in-the-field research?
Okay, so now I realize our dice is not enough, so kindly disregard this move. I thought I have enough dice to use, so there, and I think it's still okay since instead of our dice being wasted, we kept the priority to attack. At the same time, we already equipped Sapwood that can be retrieved by the Unseen Razor. Okay, so I think opponent can freeze Albedo by this time. And let's see. Okay, so we can do 1 burst. But before that, let's try to use Dunya to get a... Okay, so Wagner, that's good. And using this one to get a weapon and additional support. Okay, so Sapwood. Okay, that's good. Okay, Wagner, that's also good. I think we're already complete and we're just now doing the damage. Since we do crystallize, we gain a shield. But opponent, I think now opponent will freeze us via Yelan. So the thing that we can do for now is to switch on Lisa.
I'll keep an eye on you.
I think I can tune a card, or I can use this dice to summon or to do a burst summon. And with that, let's try to decrease Senora HP so that opponent cannot do freeze, but we got freeze again, so let's just heal and keep those 2 remaining dice for next turn. If opponent don't... Oh, see, yes. Yeah, so opponent avoid being converted or transformed into Pyro. But since our card is already on hand or complete in our hand, we can just do a lot of spamming here. So I think I will just charge attack Senora for the conductive of Lisa. Okay, so dealing normal or charge attack, and now Senora gain the buff. And now we're frozen again. Okay, so switching to Raiden. So I think any skill Senora
The
will do
campaign
will
begins.
kill Raiden, and with that we will have leeway or chance to do a skill with Albedo. Okay, so equipping gobblers.
Your
soul will be
incinerated.
I think it's more ideal if opponent
The thunder
do
falls silent.
a normal attack instead, so that my Raiden will die, but opponent will keep the cryo. Maybe opponent didn't anticipate that I have Lotus Crisp, and with that I can spam without worrying being killed by Senora. Okay, for damage we still have 4. Retrieving the sapwood, and I'm gonna do a normal attack again. Okay. So by doing normal attack, we gain another 2 Geo die for burst.
I never asked for redemption.
Probably I'll do a burst of handshake if you want. Okay, final struggle. Let's do this. I'll just a normal attack since my voice is not good and I don't want to shout the burst for handshake. So that's all, and bye.